Okay, here we are in Canada. We've arrived. Simon, who's behind the camera, and I flew in a couple of days ago, and we've got about 2 or 3 days now before the race to dial in the bikes, get over a bit of jet lag, and this video is going to be a short one, just talking about the bike itself and the componentry that I've chosen to do the Tour Divide, which is 4,500 kilometres from here in Banff, Canada, to the Mexican border. So, first and foremost, the Süfur Cycles frame is pretty key to this project. It was hand built by my mate Rufus in his garage in Christchurch, New Zealand, and if you want to see more about that, we've got a video that I posted a few weeks ago on the channel, and that goes into all the geometry and how it was built and everything, so be sure to check that out. But the key takeaways and the goals of the frame design was to get a low bottom bracket, a big frame triangle for luggage, and also a lot of clearance for the peanut butter mud that I'm going to encounter across this route. So we've achieved that. And moving on to the components, up front I've got a carbon fork, non-corrected for suspension, so it keeps it very, very low. I've got XRC 310 carbon rim from DT Swiss laced to my Sun dynamo, and that powers K-lights front and rear. I've also got up front a 180mm rotor hooked up to SRAM motive brakes, front and rear, 160mm at the rear. Handlebars and cockpit setup, I've got ESI foam grips, SQ Labs 411 carbon inner bar ends, and they're mounted to Salsa bend aluminium bars with 17-degree sweep, and they have a bit of flex. So they're mounted to a Redshift 55mm shock stop stem, and then I've also got the matching Pro Redshift seat post suspension on the rear, so that's the 20mm edition, and that's pretty key with having no suspension. We'll go into the drivetrain. I'm running SRAM transmission, and that is mounted to race face era cranks, 160mm, super short, but got some leg issues, and that's really helping with that, so hoping for the best there. A Siggy power meter and a wolf tooth 38 tooth chainring. What else have we got? XTR pedals, and obviously tail fin bags through and through. And what have I forgotten? The bottom bracket. Last time I had to stop at the 2,000 kilometre mark or so for a new bottom bracket because the conditions were so muddy. I've put in a Enduro XD15, fancy ceramic bearings and things, so we're hoping to avoid that changeover, but we will see. We'll keep you posted on that one. Rear wheel is once again DT Swiss, of course, and it is the 180 hub edition, so it's the XRC 1200, very fast, very lightweight. And saddle wise, I've got the W350 Pro logo and aero bars, profile design, and I've got SRAM blips which Bluetooth control the gears, and also can cycle through my Garmin 1040 while I'm riding on the aero bars as well. Wolf tooth headset, and that's about it. So tracking starts this Friday. Follow along. Thank you.